So, what do we have here? I guess ICE is actually deciding to deploy within Chicago. I mean, we saw the footage before of Kat Abugazela getting roughed up by some of these Gestapo fucking freaks protesting them outside their fucking facilities because, again, the only point of ICE doing any of this stuff at the behest of Stephen Miller and Donald Trump is to just basically go after either who they perceive as their political enemies or to just, make the lives of migrants significantly miserable. For what purpose exactly? I don't know, because they fucking hate you. Sometimes it really just is as simple as they fucking hate your guts and they just want you to fucking suffer. But apparently, ICE trashed a South Shore Chicago apartment complex in a raid. So literally, they came in with a bunch of Black Hawk fucking helicopters, decided to rappel in on a fucking goddamn apartment complex that was supposedly, again, a bunch of Tren de Aragua members, but as Emma Vigeland says, similar to Aurora, Colorado, oh, the slumlord building owners who kept the building in complete fucking squalor basically blame Tren de Aragua, similar to like Aurora, Colorado. I wonder if Anna Kasparian's going to make the exact same mistake. Watson says she saw agents dragging residents, including kids. Oh yeah, they dragged out naked kids and arrested kids. So that's cool. Out of the building without any clothes on and into U-Haul vans. Kids were separated from the mothers, she said. It was heartbreaking to watch, said Watson. Even if you're not a mother, seeing kids coming out buck naked and taken from their mothers, it was horrible. Jones, who lives on the fourth floor, said most of his neighbors were Venezuelan and often took turns cleaning the hallway because the property owners did little to maintain it. Whoa, the property owners are claiming that all the Venezuelans that are living in their building are Tren de Aragua because they decided to get a little too uppity about their living conditions. Classic. Can we get that's a fucking can we get some duck smoking gif emojis in the chat, please? Because that's about as classic as fucking classic gets. It's the exact same fucking claim that was made in Aurora, fucking Colorado. Like, the Landlord classic. All the migrants that are living in my fucking tenant building are getting too uppity about the fucking conditions and how much they have to pay for dog shit fucking conditions. Time to fucking basically deploy the Gestapo in order to go after them and do some like LARP rappelling in on fucking Black Hawk helicopters. Fucking literal demons, dude. Jones and Johnson said they believe the landlord would kick out the remaining residents from the building, which public records show have previously received code violations. By the way, those are not fucking civic crimes. Those are code violations of the building. So if they were to go to court for those, that would be civil court, not federal fucking courts. These aren't federal fucking crimes they've committed, so that's pretty cool. But what do we have here? Dozens of ICE officers raided and detained a whole apartment complex in Chicago late last night and detained American citizens for their safety. Another instance of ICE detaining American citizens and trying to fucking probably deport them. What do we have here?
Dozens of federal agents from different agencies raided an apartment building in the city's...
Oh yeah, by the way, the reason why it's being said that they're agents from different agencies is because the Trump administration is basically trying to have as many, people diverted from, say, a lot of sex trafficking cases. I wonder why he's doing that. A lot of drug fucking cases. I wonder why he's doing that. In order to basically have them, hey, we need as many Gestapo freaks pressed into surface as possible to basically get as many motherfuckers thrown in jail and deported from the country as possible. Like, very, very cool. Yeah, it's only against the legals. Yeah, totally. Totally only against the legals. There hasn't been tons of different cases of ICE and DHS trying to deport American citizens. No, not at all.
South Shore neighborhood early this morning. Neighbors there report multiple arrests in this latest immigration enforcement action. People who live there are telling our Sabrina Franza that American citizens were briefly detained. She is live for us on that scene right now. Sabrina?
Marie, inside this building behind me, many of the doors are boarded up after they were broken down during that early morning raid. Now, law enforcement sources tell us that taking American citizens briefly.
By the way, I think it was not dozen. I think it was about 300 fucking ICE officers surrounded a fucking goddamn apartment complex. It's just like, bro, what the fuck are you people doing? Like, again, well, you're listening to a random fucking dumbass hit that was not verified from 3IQ fucking landlords who were just mad about the fact that their residents got too fucking uppity about that. About the fact that conditions within their slumlord tenement housing was real fucking dog shit. It's so fucking stupid, man.
Into custody just for their safety is standard protocol.
That's true, Alex. They were detained for hours.
Neighbors, though, who were in the middle of all of this, say they
not
are
very
shocked
brief
to have been treated this way.
Oh, I'm sure.
They asked me, was I a U.S. citizen? I told them, yeah. I was born here. It was real tight, all right here. And every time I moved, it would hurt.
Patricia Fisher says she was detained by federal agents this morning, claims she was held.
By the way, we don't have to talk about just how many constitutional, like, sort of, well, amendments in the Constitution this fucking violates. It violates, I think, the 5th, the 4th, and I think also the 14th amendments. You know, illegal search and fucking seizure. That's the 4th Amendment right there. So that's pretty cool. That's great.
Held for hours in a van with other neighbors at 7500 South Shore Drive, while agents
fucking look at
confirmed
these
her
freaks,
identity,
man.
citizenship, and confirmed she had no active warrants. She describes the scene as she says children were also let out of the building.
No shoes. The kids that had no shirts or no pants on, they just treated us like we were nothing.
He said he had warrants for 5 people. I said, so why you detaining the whole building? He says for the...
That's a very, very good question there by Miss Watson. Only warrants for 5 people? Allegedly, because again, the warrants that ICE tends to operate off of is called, like, I don't know, administrative sort of gobbledygook or some shit. Administrative approval or some shit. It's complete fucking nonsense. It's a bullshit fucking excuse conjured up by the Trump administration, more than likely by Stephen Miller himself, to basically have the ICE Gestapo freaks run around and gallivant and just try to fucking detain as many people as possible. It's complete fucking nonsense. Yeah, they more often than not, they are not fucking proper warrants. So again, if you had warrants for everyone, but you only said you had warrants for 5 people. Well, that seems a little suspicious, and it's probably fucking illegal. But then again, like, the first instance of these motherfuckers also, like, gallivanting about within Chicago is they were, like, basically trying to aura farm, let's be honest here. Like, walking around in Chicago, around, like, main sort of cultural centers, just trying to, like, they were just, like, walking around downtown. Of course, we all know about the delivery worker dude who said, fuck Trump, you know, and these, like, fat pig losers weren't able to fucking keep up with him after he dropped his phone, got on his bike. It's like, you guys were never fucking catching that dude. He's a food delivery fucking worker. You guys are never fucking catching that dude, ever. Like, it's so fucking funny. Look at these little piggies. Look at these little fucking piggies, unable to fucking do that. Haha, couldn't fucking catch him. Scope and seeds, bitch. By the way, this is what fucking fascism looks like. You're allowed to say fuck Trump. That you can say fuck Trump. You can say fuck ICE. That's not a problem at all whatsoever. You can do that if you want. Like, free country, free speech. This is the First Amendment. That's what it fucking looks like. So here, also, these motherfuckers were also just, like, trying to basically aura farm for whatever fucking reason, like, around cultural centers, because, again, like, they're just, like, LARPers, and this is the exact same shit that they did in DC. They just, like, walked around picking up fucking garbage in, like, the more cultural centers. Like, let's be quite honest here. Like, walking around there to make it seem like there's an air of authority because Trump operated off of, like, the schizophrenic delusion that people were unable to go to restaurants. Well, in reality, it's more like he was not able to go to restaurants himself because everyone in fucking DC probably hates his fucking ass. So he needed the ICE Gestapo freaks to do a fucking goddamn crackdown. Have a police state in fucking Washington, D.C., for what exactly? So he can go to fucking nice fancy steakhouses without a bunch of hecklers saying like, boo, you're a fucking loser. No one likes you. Go fuck yourself, you stupid fucking bitch. Because, you know, Trump should go fuck himself. And he's a stupid fucking bitch. It's just like, same thing, dude. They're trying to, like, aura farm so hard, and everyone's just looking at them and be like, wow, you guys are fucking pathetic ass losers. Go fuck yourselves. It's so fucking stupid, man.
Safety of our people.
Ebony Watson watched.
Yeah, the guy yelling catch fuck was funny.
And all you see is this whole block full of budget rental cars.
Showing a massive show of force and
Oh yeah, because again, they love going in unmarked fucking vehicles constantly, because otherwise they'll just talk shit and just be like, haha, you guys are fucking losers, no one likes you, and people will just come out and fucking start protesting against them, because what they're doing, I'm going to say again, is illegal. They have no fucking justification for doing any of this stuff, and they are detaining not only just anyone who seemingly has brown fucking skin, may have some fucking tattoos, and may dress a certain way, which is racial profiling, which I guess, like, the Supreme Court's, like, totally okay with. They just allow some racial profiling now, which is great, fantastic. We love the fact that the Supreme Court's just seemingly okay with racial profiling being allowed in the United States of America. Very, very cool. I thought we moved beyond race or something, conservatives. What happened? Oh, there's a bunch of fucking bullshit. Very, very cool. And it's just like, dog, you have no warrants for any of these people's arrests. You're just randomly fucking arresting people and trying to deport them off of the basis of basically nothing. Because, again, the point is, well, the construction of a white ethno-state. Because that's what Stephen Miller wants in reality. Because he's a Nazi.
rental trucks used in this mission alongside ICE, FBI, and other federal agencies. The FBI called it a, quote, targeted immigration enforcement operation. Are they at the property?
Yeah, because the FBI is responsible for doing fucking immigration enforcement. It's so fun. By the way, more than likely, those are people who are being drawn away from different crime units who, generally speaking, would investigate a lot of drug crime, a lot of drug trafficking, and a lot of sex trafficking specifically. We know that Trump has been doing that consistently.
We tried to find the property manager. No one would meet with us or give us any information about what happened.
I wonder why.
Like we were under siege last night.
Meantime, this Chicago neighborhood is grappling for answers.
They brought a baby out completely naked and wouldn't allow the mother a chance to clothe her child. You know, it's distressing.
That's certainly a word to use.
Now, we've reached out to ICE, DHS, as well as to Customs and Border Patrol for more information on what exactly happened.
Yeah, you probably aren't getting shit from them. That's great, fantastic. And oh boy, we have dipshit fucking conservatives celebrating stuff like this. Very, very cool. Again, like, do we have any evidence to suggest these people are even TDA members? They had some tattoos on them and they're wearing a fucking soccer jersey. Does that mean they're a fucking gang member? No evidence to suggest whatsoever. It's so stupid. Dude, and by the way, those are the Black Hawk helicopters that you're hearing overhead. Because they repelled in for some reason. It's complete fucking LARP bullshit. Again, I'm going to say this consistently. This is illegal what they're doing. We don't even know if they have warrants for these for the arrest of these individuals. They have consistently lied about that very, very often and just justify it like, you know, we can do this because like Stephen Miller said we can do it. So we can do it. It's just like, okay, bro, nice meme. Bro, why are you feeling him up and fucking lifting your shirt? It's kind of gay, bro. Again, the reason why they're being arrested by ICE and this shit's happening is because the slumlord goddamn landlord that owns the property claimed that they were TDA members off of a completely baseless accusation. Michael Jordan. Meanwhile, these same conservatives are sad that creepy pedophile pastor Robert Morris got convicted of 5 counts of child sexual abuse today. It's always pedocon law with these people. It's not law. It's no longer pedocon theory. It's pedocon law. If you're a fucking conservative, you're probably going to be a fucking pedophile. Very, very cool. And again, like, any evidence to suggest that these guys are fucking TDA members. I hardly saw any fucking tattoos. Some of them had some tattoos. Are they fucking associated with Trinidad? No evidence of this whatsoever. Because again, the reason why a bunch of Venezuelans came up, let's be fucking honest here, let's never forget about this, was the 2019 Venezuelan coup attempt that happened under Trump. When Juan Guaido came with 3 other dudes in a fucking trench coat, got spotted out by some Venezuelan fishermen, for fuck's sake, and was detained. It was a complete fucking just botched coup attempt by the Trump administration because he's an idiot who does not know how to do even like the thing that the US was the most known for, doing fucking coup attempts. He couldn't even fucking do that properly because again, he's a fucking idiot. Like just a complete utter moron. Can't even do a fucking coup attempt all that well. Very, very cool. And he decided to slap crazy fucking sanctions on the economy of Venezuela, thus causing the economy to go into hyperinflation. And whoa, it caused a migration wave as a result. So again, a lot of the exact same consequences of dipshit conservative sort of policies and ideas immediately causing consequences for their own fucking actions. And then they try to basically take advantage of it politically because the Democrats are too weak to fucking push back. Very cool. But we also know that there's been a bunch of actions as well within Portland that ICE are basically going around in Portland trying to arrest people and intimidate people. Like literally some fucking dude in a frog suit got like pepper sprayed. It was so fucking ridiculous. Obviously, Trump got mad about the fact that people were exercising their First Amendment rights because, again, in reality, conservatives have never given a flying fuck about free speech. People are allowed to counter-protest. It is free speech. You can cope and seethe about it. People are not very happy about the fact about what's going on with immigration enforcement. They fucking hate this shit, that this occupying force. By the way, also the governor said, like, we don't need your help. Can you please fuck off? Like, there's no evidence of Portland being burnt down to the ground, all because of like some dumbass video some stupid news pundit fucking fed to him from 5 years ago from the BLM fucking protests, and he was believes the propaganda because again he's an idiot. Yeah, more than likely Andy No or some shit gave him some stupid fucking propaganda saying that, oh yeah, Portland's still burning down to this day. It's like, oh yeah, Portland's been on fire for the past 5 fucking years or some shit within the state of fucking Oregon, because I don't know, Black Bloc Antifa just does random fucking arson consistently or something. Like I don't have to constantly reiterate just how fucking stupid it is. Like it's been for the past 5 fucking goddamn years. Like Portland's been consistently on fire by what? By like Black Bloc Antifa or some shit. Like it's okay, bro. Very, very cool. Fantastic. So yeah, he wants to cut federal funds for Portland. Let's be honest here. What federal aid is even going to Portland? Like, okay, dude, whatever. So yeah, he's directing his team to review that. He wants to cut funds. Since returning to the White House in January, he's repeatedly used the threats of withholding federal funding. This is like his mainstay because it's like really the only thing he can really do. I don't even know, like, is Portland a net tax contributor? I mean, again, Oregon is a Democratic state. I can only assume that it is a net contributor in terms of taxes. So you cutting federal aid to them? Yeah, sure, dude. Very, very cool that you're doing that. And also, police said that journalist Nicholas Sorter is also a conservative pundit, I believe, with fucking Tim Pool. I think was with Tim Pool or something. He's a complete fucking dipshit moron. Was arrested along with 2 others for fighting at the protest and charged with disorderly conduct. Video showed Sorter arguing with protesters, and he said on Friday he acted in self-defense. I don't fucking believe them for even 1 second, because generally speaking, conservatives have consistently been agitators when it comes to, let's be honest here, counter-protesters against ICE. And this is a consistent pattern of fucking behavior that has happened from fucking goddamn conservatives. They are liars. And of course, now Caroline Leavitt said she has spoken with Sorter, and the U.S. Department of Justice Civil Rights Division was examining whether Sorter was a victim of viewpoint discrimination by Portland police. I bet you if I were to take a look at the goddamn video, in fact, let me see if I can even fucking find it. If I were to take a look at a video, I'm gonna take a guess. He's the one who fucking instigated the protesters to start coming at him because this is a consistent thing that happens. It's so fucking stupid. But let me see. Nicholas Sorter arrested. Let me see if I can find the video. So he was at the counter protests at the ICE facility. A degenerate leftist just jumped onto federal property. Really? Really? They fucking jumped onto federal property? No, that's not federal property. That's public property, you fucking dumbass. But of course, I'm not expecting this complete moron over here to know about any of that stuff. So that's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, literally all she did was just, like, walk on the goddamn fucking, on the sidewalk. Counter-protesting. What? Was she a fucking threat? Just because she was, like, yelling into a fucking goddamn megaphone? Like, okay, bro. Very cool. Who wants to make a bet that they were released right after? Just like, dude ended up on the pavement, arrested and dragged to the facility. Beautiful. Because, again, motherfuckers like this have such a fucking hatred for, let's be honest here, for the First Amendment and for speech. Like, that's what it is. It's a cop show for them? Probably, yeah. Exactly. Yep, there's the individual getting arrested. Literally did nothing wrong besides walk on the fucking sidewalk, right? The sidewalk is public property, you fucking idiot. Walked on the fucking sidewalk. That's not federal fucking property. That is public property. We can even take a look at the beginning again. All the dude did was walk on the fucking sidewalk. That's it. But that's it's federal property now. Very, very cool. That means these idiots and freaks have to, like, go after that individual and try to fucking arrest them. Very cool. Yeah, jumped onto federal property. Very cool. Like, complete utter nonsense from these, like, delusional freaks. And I'm going to guarantee you right now, this motherfucker was probably antagonizing the fucking counter protesters and being really fucking annoying. Yeah, there was a person also wearing a fucking frog costume. Very, very cool. Last week, Trump said he considered the city's anti-fascist protesters, sometimes referred to as Antifa, to be domestic terrorists, which is obviously bullshit. Oregon Governor Tina Kotek, also a Democrat, also said in a written statement that she would not be bullied into allowing the president to disregard Oregonians' right to govern themselves. Pulling federal funding would harm the people of Oregon and would be a dereliction of the president's duty to solve real problems, as of course. In response to the arrest of Sorter, the Portland Police Bureau said in a statement and enforced the law impartially. As with all such situations, arrests are based on observed behavior and probable cause, not political affiliation or public profile. Again, he more than likely did some antagonizing bullshit and then started a fucking brawl because he was a fucking antagonizer, because that's what he is as a fucking conservative. So again, of course, more overreach, as expected, from ICE Gestapo freaks, now going after fucking babies, and also trying to do occupation of more fucking democratic countries. Because again, not countries, but cities. Trying to basically do everything possible for the Gestapo fucking losers and freaks in power to basically ensure that, well, material conditions are as bad as possible for people on the ground. Because the point of conservatives doing this is just for causing more and more fucking suffering all around. Like, let's be fucking honest here. These motherfuckers are complete, utter fucking pieces of shit. What they are doing is illegal. Detaining a bunch of people in an apartment complex, even though they said they had warrants for only 5 people. Oh, why don't we just get everyone? Fuck it, YOLO. And also going after people for walking on a fucking goddamn sidewalk. And apparently jumping onto federal fucking property. despite the fact that they more than likely didn't do anything fucking wrong. That person wasn't even speaking in the fucking megaphone. It's so fucking stupid. I don't think there's really much else to say besides conservatives hate free speech, they hate you, and just want to do military occupations of, well, democratic cities. Because again, for the point of the Trump administration, instead of actually looking at where there is more crime, rural Republican towns, he wants to just go after who are his perceived political opponents. That is Democrats and people living in democratic fucking cities. Because in reality, this is all basically attempts to do military occupation for the inevitable military dictatorship that these motherfuckers are trying to build. Inevitable? Let's not say inevitable. For the military dictatorship they're trying to build. Complete utter pieces of shit these people are.